Hi everyone to the next video that we've got on the channel today. So I'm Lord of Badger, a Twitch streamer, a YouTube person, you know what I mean, at least trying. But no, today we've literally just had dropped on us, it's the start of Season 6 of Call of Duty. So I thought we would do a video just on basically what's been changed, some of the recent changes that have come about, and a few little bits and pieces that we're going to have coming up in this latest update. To kind of kick it off, when you first come into the game, you come in and you basically have, I'm just going to take this out of the screen here. When you first come in, you are welcome to a cutscene of Nikolai trying to get the train system turned on, and Farah kind of just killing everyone. Yeah, any bad guys coming in get knifed, shot, killed. Yeah, badass Farah. So the main two operators that are being focused on this one are going to be Nikolai, okay, Minotaur, yeah, and then we've also got, Nikolai, wrong person. We've got this operator, Nikolai, okay, and then we've also got Farah as well. There is some stuff coming in, that's why I got confused in the battle pass, which we're going to run through in a sec, for Minotaur, which is what confused us there. But yeah, the main two operators for this one is going to be Farah and is also going to be Nikolai. Okay. Now, before we get into what the battle pass has in terms of like locks and stuff like that, the patch notes are the things that I kind of want to just mention first. Okay. So in terms of playlist updates, the actual main game, there's going to be an update to Ground War. There's going to be Verdansk Riverside is going to be the map that comes about, which is a couple of houses and stuff like that. Seems really cool if you like Ground War. There's still Gunfight Blueprint Customs. There's going to be a 2v2 station map as well. That's going to be brought in, okay, in line with the underground and stuff like that. That's going to be good. There's a new map on the main one as well, which when I find it, bear with us. So new map is the broadcast station, okay. It was in Warzone as the actual, like, you know what I mean, TV station type of thing. But that map from COD 4 Modern Warfare is coming back, the TV station. So that's going to be in there. And there's also going to be the Milestone Tank Factory as well, okay, for the 6v6 and the 10v10s. So there's going to be a lot more kind of indoor and outdoor combat on that one. So it should be quite interesting. And might have a little bit more fun and stuff like that. So we've got one new map, one returning map, and things like that. What else we got here? In Warzone, the update's going to be BR quads, trios, duos, and solos, as usual. Plunder trios, then something called Armored Royale quads. I personally have not seen this before, so I'm just going to quickly just go over and see if we can get a write-up of Armored quads, Armored Royale. So, high-octane Battle Royale featuring around vehicle-on-vehicle combat, redeploy for free as long as your rig is still in one piece. So as long as your vehicle is still alive, you can redeploy as many times. I mean, that could be interesting. And I think I will be playing some of that possibly later. In terms of the main updates for, obviously, Warzone, there's going to be the train stations. We've all been seeing about how we're talking about how it's going to be a fast travel system and stuff like that. It's going to be interesting to see how it works. I have a feeling it's going to be very sweaty when it first drops and people are just going to be camping it. There's a few things that are going to have to be looked at though, like, because apparently you're not allowed to fight on the trains, and if you do so, the train will refuse to move until the fighting calms down. That doesn't mean that you can't fight, that just means that you can't get out of combat. So it seems interesting to see how it's going to go. Now, it has been guaranteed that if one of the zones is out of combat, as in like out of the zone, then it physically will not be part of the journey. You'll skip that stop. Okay, so we'll see how it works. Now, some of the general fixes that have come about, okay, is the next part of this patch. There's one that everyone is probably going to want to know about, which is that C4 is, from what it seems like, getting a bit of a nerf. Okay, so there's going to be a slight delay when performing a the quick detonation, there will be a beep which will play before it actually detonates on quick detonation. Now, it still means it's going to be quicker than obviously a standard detonation, and mean that you can actually still quick detonate without throwing the second C4, but whether that has an impact on, obviously, like, you know what I mean, on your players. They've also reduced the initial throwing velocity by 30%, which means it's going to be 1/3 slower when first release. So you're going to have to make sure you play into that and then keep an eye on that in regards to, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, and like kind of plays and stuff like that, and especially in Warzone. Now, there's been a bunch of, like, you know what I mean, general fixes and stuff like that, which we're not really going to go into because there's just general fixes for odd issues that you might come across. But the two things that, the next two things that I want to talk about is that the Origin 12 is getting a much needed nerf, okay? They have reduced the very close damage in Warzone. So very close meaning obviously virtually point blank, okay? So if you think that, like, in standard, your very close damage might be, with no attachments, might be 0 to, I don't know, say 0 to like 3 foot. I don't know the actual figures, but, you know, we'd say it's 0 to 3 foot. That's been reduced, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, in Origin 12 in Warzone is highly lethal in that zone. I had someone literally walk around the corner and I deleted him with pretty much one shot. So it's something that I think it needed to come about. Now, the added bit is that barrel that you then can add on the front of the Warzone and the choke and everything like that, meaning that the range increases, means that your very close range also technically increases as well, as far as I'm aware. So this could mean that the people who are running Origin 12s with that barrel on and stuff like that may find that they start to lose out in fights in closer range. So it might not be the king of shotguns or the king of the meta at the anymore. So hopefully we see a bit of a change. Now, one of the changes that I am going to test out in terms of this is they have increased the damage of slug rounds in Warzone for shotguns. So that, I mean, it could mean that slug rounds become the new kind of meta. You know what I mean? You might take a little bit more skill to obviously aim it and whatever like that than obviously just a hip fire shotgun might do. But you know what I mean? It could become the next little kind of meta weapon. So we're going to have a little bit of a go with that. Okay. Now, that's kind of like all the bits on the patch and the patches and like any kind of changes and stuff like that I really want to talk about. There's no other like apparent nerfs or anything like that that's been brought around. And they're obviously all the new maps and stuff like that. Now, as we get into the battle pass, which is what we're going to do now. Okay, let's go in here. So we start to see, obviously, what you know what I mean, like bits and pieces that we're going to be getting. Now, obviously, Farah comes is unlocked as part of the battle pass, and this is why I got confused before, because Minotaur gets it and one of his skins. Now, there's obviously a load of cosmetics in here and stuff like that. There's some really nice cosmetics that you're going to get as part of this. Right, I'm going to come back to that in a sec. There. So there's some nice cosmetics that we can get in terms of like what we're gonna get. Now, from what it looks, and as you can see on the screen, there's going to be a very, very Halloween theme about this. Okay. So blood splatter, zombie kind of like, you know what I mean, like prints on guns and stuff like that. And you just literally saw one there. This is one of the special operator finishers that we're going to be able to unlock. It's a bat. We get to kill people with a bat. Okay, that's insane. That's so much fun. There's also in the store, there's currently one as well, Undead Forces, which is with a Hellhound pet. So you get the dog finisher, but it's a Hellhound. And I mean, that is very tempting. He literally just comes out of existence and annihilates the operator. That's cool. That is so cool. So I think I'm probably going to be picking that one up as well. But apart from that, the main two things that we're going to, obviously we need to keep an eye out. Right, I'm just having a look and see. I did have a quick check through this, but some things keep like catching us out. So the first weapon that you're going to get to unlock, wherever it is, there it is the new marksman rifle. Okay, the SPR 208. This looks like another type of gun, which I can't remember off the top of my head. Standard sniper rifle, a lot they use in the army and stuff like that. And I can't remember off the top of my head. An M208, maybe? Looks a lot like that. It's been in Call of Duty before and stuff like that. So this looks like it might be a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to unlocking it. seeing what attachments it gets on, and see if it matches up and could possibly replace the Kar 98K. Now the other gun that we've got that we're going to be getting during this part of the battle pass is this, the AS Val. Now the AS Val, it's going to show up as an assault rifle, and this looks like it comes with a standard, as the AS Val does, the standard silencer attached to it. But this is going to be interesting to see what we get in terms of attachments and stuff like that, if this is already a silencer. Yeah. So barrels and stuff like that, it's going to be really interesting to see what comes about. Yeah, suppressed here, I can see. But yeah, this looks like it could be really, really interesting as well. And this could potentially become, be changed into, you know what I mean, some form of mid to long range, you know what I mean, dealy. But yeah, there's a lot of good things that are coming around as part of this battle pass. Some nice watches, some skins. I mean, there's things like that. The Grizzly End truck, like. I have read as well that apparently some of the content is being purposely held back as well, so that it can be released in the next week or two. So things that might show up in store and stuff like that. And I have also heard a rumor as well about a potential Halloween event as well, something to do with the COD release and stuff like that for the new COD, and the fact that they all will have zombies and stuff like that. There might be a Halloween event. That's pure unfounded rumor at the moment, but never know. So other than that though, it looks like there's been some nice changes. I am really looking forward to, you know what I mean, once I can get sorted and stuff like that, I'm going to be jumping on and I'm going to start the grind. And I'm going to start getting the new guns and I'm going to start leveling them up to Damascus. Other than that though, I'll be making a video very soon of some of the games that happened last night and some of the games that happened the other day. We've also started as well, me and a couple others in the COD community have started something called Venga. It's vehicle Jenga, and the whole point of it is we're trying to stack vehicles. So last night we managed to stack, in duos, we managed to stack 4 helicopters on top of prison. And I think it was in quads we managed to get 5 helicopters on top of prison. It did topple, but we still did it. So this is a lot of fun though, and it's something daft that we've been playing, and it just shows to have fun in the game. And I urge you to try and do Venga as well. It's a lot of fun. But other than that though, if I see you in the game, then I mean, I hope Orange Jesus is kind to you, or I mean, I should really say that he's kind to me and I clap you, but no, I hope that you have good RNG as well. Other than that have enjoyed the video, please come join us on the Twitch, the live stream. We stream on Saturdays, Sundays and Mondays. We play COD on Sunday nights with a bunch of people, and we have a lot of fun. But it's twitch.tv/Lord of Badger, and also obviously hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much though, and I'll catch you next time.